So, here we are, inside the plane. I kind of want this to be the intro, I think, for like me starting why am I doing this and all that. So let's begin. If y'all didn't see the intro, hi, my name is Rebecca. I'm 19, a Christian, and in this season of my life, God is taking me to Brazil, where I'm going to be doing a Bible Institute / missionary program. The reason why I wanted to start this channel is to show you guys my day-to-day, what I'm going to be doing, what that's going to look like. We're going to be going to so many different towns. We're going to be going into the Amazon. We're going to be evangelizing to so many people, helping out local churches. I think the Amazon is kind of something that I'm like, whoa. But everything else, I know God's got it. I mean, even the Amazon, he's got that too.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we do ask you direct your attention to
I'll be
the
back.
TV monitoring.
Here's a little clip of me right after TSA, y'all. Hey guys, so I have a few minutes before they start boarding my plane. I just made it through TSA and I look like a wreck because I was crying. Not that much of a wreck, but like I literally can't believe it. Like I really just said bye. Like TSA is like really just right there. My family's like not there anymore, but they were there. And this is it, y'all. This is how we trust in God. Oh, wow. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, y'all. So it's almost time. That's my plane right there. I'm on boarding group 3, and they're just boarding 2, or like about to finish-ish. So yeah, I'm ahead in that line. All right, y'all. This is it. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. This angle is probably horrible, I don't care. I can't believe we're doing it. We're getting on this plane. Oh Lord. You've protected me until now, Father. You'll protect me until then. We back, y'all, from Texas. We made it, thank God, safe. I also realized that when I was doing my intro, I repeated a lot of the stuff that I said in my first video, which was like the major intro, which I'm sorry for. But yeah. Today's been strange, guys. I've had a lot of like major up and down emotions. That plane ride was something else. Like when y'all tell y'all like I was uncomfortable in the sense of like where I sat ish, and then I was sad, and then I was kind of like indifferent, and then I was hungry, and then I was like kind of squirming, and then I got a little bit more comfortable, and then I was really concentrated because I was reading my book. Yeah, I should totally open this, pick this up and read it, y'all. And then after that, like I was like really excited. Well, before I was concentrated, I was excited, and then I was concentrated, but I'm like really excited. And then like at one point I got this like surge of like, yeah. In the next clip, I kind of also want to talk about like my testimony and like why I decided to do this, how this came up, the kind of the process. So my testimony with this part of my life kind of starts, I think I want to say maybe July, August. And for those who don't know, I love worship. I wanted to be a worship leader, actually. I mean, I still have a little bit of an aspiration to be a worship singer, but I know that's not where God wants me right now. And I was originally going to apply to Liberty University. And things did not go according to plan. Things did not go according to plan at first. Like, I thought, oh my God, this is what God wants me to do. I've been literally singing since I was like 5. I've been wanting to do this since forever. And then it comes time to actually like execute the plan, and it just doesn't work out. Like, my mom has this saying in Portuguese, and it basically translates to the things of the Lord flow together. And nothing was flowing together. Everything was completely like like, I was taking a lot of backlash from God, and I was trying to like ram through the door, like, you know, like in the police shows where they have that ginormous thing that they like push through the door. Yeah, that was me. And I was like trying my hardest to go through with what I wanted, when in reality I realized that that's not what God wanted for me. And I only came to that realization at this one crucial moment where I think it was like the last day for me to do like the FCI, financial check-in, and tell me why like my dad was also giving me a lot of backlash for it. It was low-key like he was on God's side, but he didn't know. And I could feel him like accepting it and like giving me the way to like open this door and let me go through it. And as soon as like my dad had given the okay after so long, I felt God like literally pull me back physically and go like, why are you doing this? And I like bawled my eyes out. And it was horrible because after that, like not that he just take that away, but he also took something else from my life that at the moment I thought was something that I wanted to keep for a long time. And then later on I realized like, you know, there's a reason why God also took that away. And with those two things being gone, it really helped the dust settle in realizing that, okay, so God, what do you want me to do? Kind of like Isaiah, just here I am, Father. Use me. So in September, a missionary had come to our church. His name is Pastor Gary. He's actually the son of the guy who opened Word of Life Brazil. If you guys don't know Word of Life Institute, they're an amazing camp that you can go to during the summer. And not just that, they're also a Bible Institute. So he came and he like talked about what it means to like be a missionary and why they do that and kind of what they do in the program in there. And of course I thought it was really cool, don't get me wrong. I was like, oh my God, this is so amazing, but not for me. I was like, nope, this is not for me. And then after, one of my tias came up to me and she was like, oh my goodness, Rebecca, I think you'd be so good at this. You're amazing at teaching kids. You love like teaching kids about God, da da da. And like, obviously she didn't mean any disrespect, but at the time I had a kind of like job set up with this school, and she was like, oh, you'd be wasting your time at that school. And like, I know she didn't mean it in a bad way. She just meant that I could be just doing more with my time, I think. But then I ended up not working officially at the school, but like subbing a little bit, and it gave me a lot of experience, thankfully, and that experience is definitely going to be taking effect when I go to Brazil. So yeah, she was saying a bunch of all that stuff, and I was like, okay. And she was like, even like when the other missionaries came here last time, I was thinking of you. I was like, oh, so there were other times. And I don't know, I think after she said that, I kind of not took it into consideration, but I was just like, I can pray about this. And don't get me wrong, like there was a lot of prayer that went into this. I spoke to my mom about it. She definitely acted like a mom. She was like, oh my God, you're leaving me. But she knew that if this was God's will for my life, it was going to happen either way. So I did so much praying. I talked to God about it a lot. There was just so much preparation, I guess, that went into it. And just making sure that this is really what God wanted for me. But slowly, I don't know, God kind of put that desire in my heart solely to want to do this and be a part of the program. Like I started looking into all the different flyers. There's Word of Life in Argentina too, which was what I was thinking of doing at first, but then decided to switch to Brazil because I would have left like too last minute, and like God doesn't do rush things. He takes his time. He's very intentional with what he wants from us and for us. So I decided to go to Brazil. And then with that process came like filling out the form, seeing if I get accepted, my informality interview. And then after that, from like September until I think I got accepted around like December. And then realizing like towards the middle of December that I'm actually going to be doing this. I'm going to be going away from home for a whole year. Basically, like, I wouldn't say another gap year. I'd say studying abroad and just being completely disconnected from my family, but at the same time so connected because I'm going to where I came from. Well, not me, my parents. I was born here, like from where my parents came from, and I was like, I'll be connected so much with my culture, but at the same time so disconnected from my immediate family. I don't know, it was just a bunch of jumbling emotions and like everything kind of not crashing down, but coming down. Yeah, kind of like me self-realizing, like realize the reality. There we go. The the reality was kind of like clicking in my head, and I was like, wait, this is actually what's happening. And then tell me why I was at the airport. Y'all, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, my voice was giving out in the last section of the video. My voice is giving out now. And I literally sang only on Friday. I don't know what's going on with my voice. Anyways. So I was really realizing at the airport, like, wow, this is happening. And it was so sweet. I'll put some pictures after, but one of my pastors, I have two. One of my pastors came to say bye to me, and it was so sweet. And we took pictures, and like, I didn't think I was gonna cry. And then after realizing that after the check-in point, I couldn't go without my parents, I was a wreck. I was a complete wreck. I started crying by my eyes. I was gonna put a picture of me and my mom crying, but she would kill me. Literally, like even from Brazil, she would kill me. I would be dead all the way across the country if I had posted that or put it a part of this video. But yeah, and then I went through TSA by myself, and then everything, and then getting to my gate, and I was like, it's a different type of like sensation, I guess. I mean, I technically am going to college, but like being away from my family, like I've never done that before. So definitely gonna be something new, definitely gonna be something amazing. And I had put up on my Instagram, for those who are coming from my Instagram, because I know not a lot of you guys, well, hopefully a lot of people start watching my channel, because I do want to be an inspiration. But for people that do know from my Instagram, I was saying that I was going to do 3 separate parts. I was going to do my YouTube channel, that's more like general, more cut up together. And then I was going to do my Instagram, which is kind of like my little videos that I can do really quick, just stuff that I want to share with you guys fast, and just more, not intimate, but more like I could be a little bit more raw. And then, I mean, I already am here. Imagine on Instagram. And then my third section would be, one of my friends at youth, he had given me the idea of doing like personal diary entries, I think, where I would just say how I'm feeling throughout the day or how I'm doing at night, or just like kind of cataloging like my emotions and kind of the roller coaster I'll be going through this year. And then he's a videographer, so he would like put that all together. I am gonna be, I guess, doing one day here, one day there, maybe on my YouTube and my Instagram, because another one of my friends gave me the idea of not like releasing it all at once at the very end, because it's gonna be like way too long. So if you guys little snippets of like maybe 2 months here, 2 months there, and then at the very end y'all are gonna get like everything together, if you guys do feel like watching that. But even just for my personal records and like for other people, so they can like see what it is like. I think that's it, y'all, because I'm here in Texas waiting to be boarded at 7:30. I think we finished boarding maybe around like 8:20, 8:35, and then we get there at like 9:35, 9:40 in the morning. So I'm basically staying like overnight on a plane. Tell me why, y'all. I'm so scared. Like, what if I fall asleep, which I am, and then I wake up and I'm in a whole different country? Like, I know that's technically what it is, but like, I don't know. I literally imagined myself when I was on the plane to get to Texas. I was like, imagine if I fall asleep and then like, I don't know where I'm like, what is happening? Like, I forget for a second. Y'all, I'm crazy. Bear with it. But yeah, y'all, it's so amazing to be able to do this for the glory of God. And even my mom was saying, like, she sent me an audio. I was like, girl, do you want me to cry? Because she sent me an audio, like, feeling like she was crying. Not feeling it. Well, it felt like she was crying, and then I could hear her crying. And she was like, Amor, which is my love. She was like, I'm so sad that you're leaving. Like, I'm so sad that you're not here. But also, I'm so happy because you're doing God's will for your life. And I was like, Mom. That's my best friend, y'all. My mom is literally my best friend. Y'all, I'm getting so many texts from people. But yeah, I think that's the end of this video for today that I'm gonna post. I'm gonna put all the pieces together. See y'all soon. On to the next. The next video I'm gonna record is probably gonna be in Brazil. And then just like, oh my goodness, I didn't even tell y'all. I'm gonna be staying 2 weeks with my grandma, and then she's putting me on a plane to the institution. Classes start on the 18th. So you guys are definitely gonna see a little bit of like vacay Rebecca. And like just, yo, I'm such a tourist. It's so bad. Like I got here to the airport in Texas and like I started looking up, guys. Just like literally just like Google eyes. I cannot do that on the airport. In the airport in Brazil. They're gonna steal my stuff. Like I left my bag unchecked for like 2 seconds. I went like literally 5 feet away from it to throw something away. And I was like, you know what? It's okay. If I do that in Brazil, it's over. But yeah, okay. I love you guys so much. God bless y'all. And he's in control of everything. His glory alone.